All right, hi everybody. This is our mini lesson on adding three numbers. I have three different groups of little smileys here that I've drawn for you. And we're going to use a strategy to help us do this. Now remember, a strategy is just a way to do things, and sometimes it helps us do things faster or better or more efficient or easier. So we're going to use a strategy to help us do this, because sometimes if we just count all the objects, 3, 4, 5, that could take quite a long time. But if we use a strategy, we can do this faster. And the strategy we're going to use is called making, I'll write it right here, making a 10. Okay, making a 10, because we want to find two numbers to add together quickly that we know that makes a 10. So the first way to do this strategy when you have three groups of things is to look and quickly see how many you have in each group. Here I see the dot pattern for 4. Here I see 3 quickly, and here I see the dot pattern for 6. Okay, I see 3 on top and 3 on the bottom. So if you write down underneath kind of how many they have, 4, 3, and 6, I see two numbers right away that add together to make 10, and that's 4 and 6, right? So if I quickly know that 4 and 6 make 10, I know what 10 plus 3 more is. 10 plus 3 more is 13. So what is the sum of 4 plus 6 plus 3? It's 13. Now remember, when we say sum, it's how many in all. So 4, if I do that in a number sentence, plus 3 plus 6, that equals 13. If you saw it like that, you couldn't do 7 plus 6. That's not making a 10. If we use our strategy, though, we know that 4 and 6 equal 10 plus 3 more. So let's do another one. I'm going to erase, and we'll try another. Okay, this time I've drawn groups of straws, maybe, or sticks, whatever you want to call them. And we need to add them together quickly to see the sum. Now, if you use your strategy of making a 10, and you first find out how many is in each group, then you will quickly be able to solve this. So if we could count maybe by twos here, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm just going to write that down there. I see this is 3 very quickly. And if we count by twos, 2, 4, 6, plus 1 more is 7. So do you see any two numbers here that when they add together gives us 10? Is it 8 and 3? Well, if I use my counting on 8, 9, 10, 11, no, that's not that. Is it 7 and 8? No way, that's way over, I know that. So it's got to be 7 plus 3. Now, if you know your numbers that add up to 10, you'll know right away that 7 and 3 are it. So if we write it in a number sentence, we do 7 plus 3 plus 8 more equals what? Well, what's the sum? 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 8 more is a teen number. Remember, a teen is always 1 10 and some extra ones. 1 10 and 8 ones is 18. I know that. Okay, so that's the making a 10 strategy while adding three numbers. Now, what if the three numbers do not add up to make a 10? Or any of the two? So I see 2 over here. I see the 5 pattern here, and here's the 6. Now, none of these, 5 plus 2 is not 10, 6 plus 2 is not 10, 5 plus 6 is not 10. So I can't add any two numbers here that are going to make our 10. So we can't use that strategy anymore. But what we can use is this strategy called doubles plus 1. Doubles plus 1. Do you remember that? I bet you do. That's when you have a doubles fact plus 1 more. Now I see two numbers here that we could use. So let's look at that. 5, and now if we take 5 from the 6, there's the 5. We now have a double. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. So we used another strategy here to solve. So 11 plus 2 more, 11, 12, 13. So the sum of 5 plus 6 plus 2 is 11. Nice. Now when you do your pages, make sure you try it. If you see that three numbers, you can't make a 10 with two of them, try the doubles plus 1 strategy.